CPT JJ CPB Introduction, page 14, part 19.
Modifiers.
Okay, continue, right? If additional procedure or procedures, including add-on procedure or procedures, are performed during the same surgical session, separate codes may also be reported with modifier 62 added. And what's 62?
62 is two surgeons.
They work together
as primary surgeons,
perform distinct parts of a procedure, or dictate or report of their distinct part.
And each will submit the same code and append modifier 62.
Right. So you put the same code, but you put modifier 62 because there were two or more procedures done and by different physicians, right? That's our theory for today. Now let's do a problem. So ready, set, go. All right. The problem is CPT JJ RVA, page 261, exercise 96, and this is a level 2 exercise, right?
Right.
And the title is?
Prostatectomy perineal.
All right, and the text reads?
Surgery, male genital system. Patient has been followed by his primary physician for elevated PSA, prostate-specific antigen.
All right.
Patient underwent prostate needle biopsy in the physician's office 2 weeks ago. And final pathology was positive for carcinoma.
So the patient has carcinoma, right?
Right. Patient is admitted for prostatectomy.
We're going to take out the prostate, right?
Right. Frozen section of the prostate and one lymph node is positive for prostate cancer with metastatic disease to the lymph node. Prostatectomy became a radical perineal with bilateral pelvic lymphadenectomy.
Okay. All right. That's our procedure. Now we're going to count to 3 so you can pause the video and give us a CPT code for this procedure. 1, 2, 3. All right. The answer is 55815, right? If you got that, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a tip. Start with
prostatectomy.
Prostatectomy, right? Start with the last sentence. It's the key to the whole procedure, okay? Let's go up to the problem again. So we will tell them, go up, problem. There. You see, all this is a description of what happened previously, and the main part is from here. Prostatectomy became a radical perineal with bilateral pelvic lymphadenectomy. So from prostatectomy to lymphadenectomy, you start with this part. And then there's some information over there, but this is the main part, okay? So you have that tip already, and you know the answer is 55815. So we are going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path, how we got to the answer, okay? So 1, 2, 3. All right. So this is the summary of the whole problem. It's a surgery section of the CPT book. It's the male genital system. The patient has been followed by his primary physician for elevated PSA, or prostate-specific antigen. The patient underwent prostate needle biopsy in the physician's office 2 weeks ago, and final pathology was positive for carcinoma. The patient is admitted for prostatectomy. Frozen section of the prostate and one lymph node is positive for prostate cancer with metastatic disease to the lymph node. Prostatectomy became a radical perineal with bilateral pelvic lymphadenectomy. Okay, that is the procedure, and there's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First, you go to index.
Go to the index.
You start with prostatectomy.
You start with prostatectomy, which is in the last sentence of the description, but that's how you start, prostatectomy. Then what?
Then it's perineal.
Perineal, because it's right there too. It's right here. You see prostatectomy and perineal, sorry. Perineal, and then what? You go from?
Radical.
Radical, right? And then you get a range of codes from 10 to 15, right? 55810 to 55815, right?
Yes.
So one of these codes is our answer, right? So we're going to go to the tabular to check which one it is. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to tabular.
Then you go to 55810.
You start with 55810, right?
Right.
And what is that?
It's prostatectomy, perineal radical.
Now, there's not the other, from here to here, it doesn't mean that all the codes have to exist because there's no 11, right?
Right.
So we're just going to check all the codes that fall within this range, but not all of them have to exist. There's no 11 and there's no 13 and 14. There's just 3 codes. So the number 2 is what?
Number 2 is limited.
Limit. It says limited in the text, and we don't have limited in our text, so we eliminate that. The 15 is what?
15 is with bilateral pelvic lymphadenectomy.
All right. So that's the one that is most likely. Yeah. So put a double slash before the equal sign, right? Because we have to go back to this one, right? Here,
like
a forward slash, and you go back to the last one, right? 55810, which is the answer, right? 55815. I'm sorry, 55815. That's the answer because that approximates most to that problem. It says with bilateral pelvic lymphadenectomy, which is this one, right? Bilateral pelvic lymphadenectomy, right?
Right.
So we check that that's our code, right? With the equal sign. So the answer is 55815, okay? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
That's right. And you will get
up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.